You guys both mentioned the back-to-backs. I do think that that is a huge factor here. Second night for the Thunder, they had played the Clippers the night before. And remember, that Clippers game went down to the final seconds, super competitive, and Russ dropped 35 points. Players know the body just doesn't recover from games like that the way people watching might expect. Here's Portland's CJ McCollum, quote, "The NBA's sick for giving us this nationally televised game with the Thunder coming off a back-to-back against the Clippers." And then he added, "It's tough. Sleep, travel legs, all affected. No excuses, but I would have liked to watch both teams coming off days rest." Can you explain, Trace? Because CJ actually got a lot of heat on Twitter. People saying, oh, complaining, going from your private plane to your game to your game. Can you explain what it's actually like?
Well, NBA should be fine because with all the build-up with us wanting to watch this game, they coming off a back-to-back. And Russ played his butt off in that Clippers game. He had to carry them because he was the only guy in double figures on his team. With that being said, it is tough coming off a back-to-back, even though it's early in the season. It is tough on your body. Your whole schedule is thrown off. Your whole pregame, everything is thrown off. I'm gonna take people through a back-to-back. So you play the game, right? You head to the plane, and you fly to the next city. You get off the plane and head to the hotel. Meanwhile, your bags are still on the plane. So by the time you get to the hotel, you're waiting for your bags. And it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. You're sitting there waiting for your bags. You don't have your things. So you're up waiting for your bags to come to your room. And
plus, you've played a game, right?
And
so
you've
your
played
body
a game,
is sort of still cooking.
and you have a team that's great waiting for you with fresh legs.
Right.
Well, here's my general rule of thought about back-to-backs. Not all back-to-backs are created alike, right? The back-to-back from L.A. to San Francisco is a little different than the back-to-back L.A. to Denver, L.A. to Utah. That's a different back-to-back. But generally speaking, stars handle back-to-backs, and role players don't. Stars bring it every night. Like that's somewhat the difference between a star and a role player. Russ Westbrook brought it. Right? Like, you're on the second night of a back-to-back. You're on the morning after a back-to-back. This is like shoot-around.
4 a.m. this morning.
Like, you're a star, though. You bring it. And the difference is there are 4 stars on Golden State, and there's 1 star on the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It affects your legs, too.
It affects your legs.
Shot and all that stuff that you can't control. You can't just, quote, suck it up.
The problem with, what Russ would have is, having to do so much for his team just to get a win. Right? So he did that the night before, and then try to come into this game with all the hype and trying to do too much. And by the time the fourth quarter comes, you're dead tired.
And this is going to be their problem all season unless they change a little bit more of the roles on this team. Because right now, what we've seen so far in their 5 games is he is trying to do it all every night, and that is not sustainable.